So for our final blog post, we kind of had to go with something regarding our social media and how social media affects athletes and them being role models. And individually, I've learned an extreme amount of knowledge and information regarding social media and the effects it has on athletes, not only physically but emotionally as well. As a group, and as a group and individually, like I said, we've learned together that with research that athletes need to be held accountable for their social media activity, both on and off the field. And there's been many and continues to be many instances that athletes in any sport are getting away with, acts and per se normal individuals would not. And in some cases, it's not always the athlete's fault. But I mean, they do get themselves caught in this kind of social media web that it creates. And at the same time, athletes really should watch where they step in that social media web because they are in the spotlight 24/7. So it can that social media web can easily kind of grab them and take advantage of them. And a prime example of this, and we kind of talked about it earlier in our semester and through our research, is the college football star Manti Te'o. And he kind of put himself in that position of social media and met someone who, thought was a young girl and, thought he fell in love with. And long story short, that person on the other side was tricking Manti Te'o into believing otherwise. Obviously, we, soon to find out he's a man. And maybe not the same situation, but athletes are being taken advantage of, and it occurs more often than many would believe or, previously thought. And that is exactly why athletes need to be extra cautious when it comes to social media and when they're putting themselves out there and their information on social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, etc. Because people are seeing these and they're like, oh, I'm going to take advantage of them, and it happens quite often. And on the other side, there have been athletes that have used social media almost to their advantage, but have taken responsibility for what they've done. Kind of spinning it kind of in their own direction. And a great example of this is the Richard Sherman case, when at the end of the NFC Championship game, he kind of, yelled and screamed and was excited about winning the game and making kind of that winning play. And many people saw this on television and just were outraged, calling him names that were extremely obscene and rude to someone that was expressing his emotion just after a big game, being excited. And he used these negative comments and kind of showed people that he was actually a very smart and intelligent, proud individual. And Sherman, he realized what he did. He kind of, what he did, he stirred up the pot all over social media, but he took that and made sure people realized that he knew the real Richard Sherman and realized he was a very, like I said, intelligent person and didn't mean really anything by it. He was just, very excited after the game. He had a lot of, emotions running through his body and was just, kind of caught him in that off moment like anybody would. But like I said, he did take responsibility for those actions and used it to his advantage, but still took responsibility by, saying, hey, I did this, but, I have an explanation for it. And a lot of times athletes don't explain themselves and kind of make up excuses for it. And both of these instances above have shown how social media can positively and negatively affect an athlete's career. They have to learn what they both do and say on social media can have a huge effect on the career and kind of lead to, major or minor consequences. And whatever the outcome may be, they have to be held accountable for those actions. And again, together, whether it being good or bad, they still have to take account for what they say and do on social media. And overall, we've learned that social media can affect any athlete's career and must be taught that accountability is the first thing any athlete should learn when they come into a professional career, because when they come into the, major spotlight, their lives are completely changed. They have that microscope on them, and they need to realize that they are becoming role models for everybody that's watching them. So they kind of need to show that, but like I said, whether it be good or bad, they have to take account for those actions. And that's essentially what we've learned this semester regarding social media. And it kind of opened my eyes to, all the research we've learned, and I was really excited to learn it. Thank you.